I'm ready for war.
You know it.
When he has tried me, I shall come forth as pure gold. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold?
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Tennessee Titans and the New York Jets. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the grab by Croft. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing is Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, he's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry for the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. The numbers on the ground for Carter a week ago. 10 carries, 60 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first, but they've lost 2 straight games, so they still...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. And Henry gets the call there on 1st down as he pushes his way forward, a pickup of about 5. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run. But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to, but when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
On 3rd down, Henry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. Now Tannehill. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, and he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards, and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to take over here. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Another run on 2nd down with Carter. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He will find the rookie from Ole Miss, Elijah Moore. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. Here's a give to Carter. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They go play action now. Wilson.
Yes, sir. I knew it.
Pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Bud Dupree coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Now it's Wilson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They get... They decided not to pick up his 5th-year option, so he left for the Jets. Even though he's coming off statistically his best season as a pro, just short of 1,000 yards on 65 catches in his final season with Tennessee.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And he's got his man on the out route. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd and 3 from the 9. Now Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds here.
Touchdown, bro.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good whack.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now 14-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Wilson. And hauled in by Croft. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down. And in Corey Davis's 4 years with Tennessee, he had his moments, but his best year was last year. Finished 16 yards shy of a 1,000-yard season and really started to look the part of a #1 receiver. He will really help Zach Wilson in his rookie year with the Jets.
Zach Cunningham, league's leading tackler a year ago, in to make the stop. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And Folk's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive,
Hey, you on YouTube? Go to my channel. I'm trying to see something. I think I just hit it where I can go live on YouTube. I'm live. Oh, I go live on YouTube now. Oh. You can't go. You can't go live, bro. Can you?
You know they can still hear that.
I know. I know.
Good grief.
You don't want.
That's the fuckery. They let the wrong fucking people do this shit.
Uh-oh, I go live now. You don't come on my channel and do your stuff? You do your stuff? No, but it's gonna be my channel.
No. I will not be one of your fucking
Mm-hmm. You know it. She hating.
You're in the wrong line of work, aren't you?
I
You gotta
hate.
find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to...
Why the fuck are you talking me through the TV?
Huh?
Why the fuck are you talking?
I got on comment to speech. Like you can test something right here. I see it.
I'm not gonna do that. Carry on.
So
Go mind your business. Get up out of mine.
No hate. You know, hate. I told you what you do. I'm willing to help you.
No.
Go on YouTube.
You are the worst fucking boss ever. I will not. That's like selling my fucking soul. It ain't happening. Would you cut that fucking mic off? They finna hear some fucking domestic shit. Where'd you go? Why'd you fucking on my TV? My shit down.
I got charged.
Oh, okay, thank you. Now carry on. Go do what you was doing. You fucked up my TV.
Man, I'm on TV. Man, I'm on TV.
It was not like that.
Huh? I know I ain't like that. I got the game on pause.
We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted.
I'm waiting.
On second down now.
You see me waiting.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. It's a 5-yard gain, but there'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Huh?
Here's Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. So we reach halftime here with a visiting. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on second and 8.
Try to hit you out. You come on my channel.
It over the middle.
Try to hit you out.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 56 yards on the ground for him so far. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3.
You need some views to go on now.
They'll run it again with Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Let me go back on Twitch. Ain't nobody
Well,
getting
you
on
certainly have to
YouTube.
give a little credit here because they're
Nah, don't
playing
nobody
this
give 'em a
game
chance.
now
Listen.
at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Ryan Tannehill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
This live. This ain't going on
That's
video.
no
This is
good.
live.
Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
You want to go live? Huh?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Okay.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
I go live
Now
on Twitch
whistles, and we've
and
got a man down. A man down here following the
next
kickoff.
is Twitter.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
Twitter. Mm-hmm.
The New York offense
Boy,
taking
say
over
I'm
for
hurt.
their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On first down, Wilson airing one out for Crowder. And he's got it. What a catch.
Power foot. What's going on? That's the wrong one. What's this one doing? Oh, dang it. Is this it? Just a second. Oh, this the. Oh, I still get that. Put that on YouTube.
Sideline.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Again, Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Carter. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be fourth and short.
And Folk's kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Man open, that's Chester Rogers.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
And remember, the Titans lost Jonnu Smith, their #1 tight end the last few years, when he signed with New England in free agency. So that might open up a few more looks for Ferkser, and he makes a smooth catch there.
Man open, that's Henry Ruggs.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Derrick Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. To throw is Tannehill. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Short throw hauled in by Croft. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now Wilson. Short throw hauled in by Croft.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Wilson's throw complete there to Moore. A gain of 6 there on 1st. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw again is Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Danico Autry able to get him for a loss of about 3. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it. Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From the 44, Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And this one's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. 114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Tannehill going to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Titans are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. So that one a long 11-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The rookie Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to go to work once more.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
A throw to the flat for Carter.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now Wilson on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Wilson. And he will find his man on the outside. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Wilson will throw again.
He'll dump this off to Carter, complete.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, throw right side, complete to Carter. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Here's Wilson to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York.
Corey Davis, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
One last shot for Wilson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A first down carry for Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them.